man.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good.
The Druminator, Thomas Lang, at the 2012 Vic Firth NAMM show.
Yes.
Well, it's not our show, but anyways, so give us a little rundown of what you've been doing lately and what you're going to be doing in 2012.
What have I been doing lately? Last year, I was on the road a lot with John and Nannini. I was out with my band Stork. I was out with 2 different Japanese bands touring, and I was doing a lot of studio work. In Europe mainly, I recorded like 9 different albums in 2 months last year in Europe. It was crazy. I did a lot of recordings in my own studio, a lot of music production in my studio. And I started an online drum school, and I did some drumming boot camps last year. So it was a busy year. And this year, I am currently also, online with my drum school at Artist Works. It's called the Thomas Lang School of Drums, and I'm recording. Again, I write and produce a lot of music, so I'm always working on some record that I'm producing. I have a label too, so we're releasing records continuously. So I'm always finishing some record, either writing or producing or mixing or something. So I'm busy doing that, and I'm working on a lot of new ideas with some new gear. I think you know about that too. That's very exciting. I'm very excited about my drumsticks. And that's it. I think I can't think.
What about you got a drum camp the festival up in?
Yes, of course. That. Yeah, I have a big drum event happening in the Catskills, upstate New York, in June. It's from the 25th to the 29th of June, 2012. It's called the Big Drum Bonanza, and you can go to www.thebigdrumbonanza.com and check it out. It's a really cool 5-day drum camp, which I'm hosting, and with very intense drum education and workshops, like my drumming boot camp, which I've had going on for a few years now. But I also have some guest tutors, including guys like Virgil Donati, Chris Coleman, and a bunch of others that we're announcing over the next 2 weeks. And it's going to be a great event at the Full Moon Resort. You can either do a real camp with tent and bonfire type, week there, or you can do the more swank version of it with, nice single rooms and spa treatments and things like that. So we cover the whole thing, and there'll be lots of drums and great evening programs, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Awesome. All right, very
This is an early prototype of one of my signature sticks. The balance wasn't so perfect. Right? We still worked on it, and it turned out, a little different in the end. No,
I'm sure Meinl didn't like those very much.
No, of course, this is the Mario Patali signature pepper mill. Is it the pepper or salt mill? Oh, it doesn't have it on. And of course, I have this at home, and I'm telling you guys, there's no better way to season your food than to use Vic Firth pepper mills. And that's true. They feel good. They handle well. The mechanism is spot on. That'll grind your pepper like no other mill. And they look cool. They're hard to miss in your kitchen. It's a very loud finish. So I love these. Get one of those. Whether you're able to cook or not, doesn't matter. You all need some pepper mills. I mean, what's food without pepper and salt, right? And you may as well go big, right? So I can only recommend these. Also, not only can you season and spice your food with these, but they also sound great on your drums, So this is the perfect workout stick too. You can even twirl it, look at that.
We're here again at the Vic Firth booth with Kevin Ricard. Kev,
what's up?
Tell me what you've been doing lately and what you got going on in 2012.
Well, I've been doing the Tonight Show. This is coming up on 2 years this June. I've been doing Tonight Show. It's the best gig in the world. Enjoying it immensely. And Vic Firth is taking care of me with all the great products, great sticks, everything I need.
What do you use mostly?
I use the timbale sticks. I have a Orestes Vilato model. I use the Bashman. I use the rods,
The Roots?
the roots, and the other. Can't think of the name all of a sudden.
The Tala ones?
Tala ones, both colors, the yellow and the purple ones. Great. And drumsticks sometimes I use, when I need to. A regular 5As, just basic 5As.
Yeah.
And then, so I do that, and then also still doing a lot of sessions. Been working on movies mostly. I worked on, last year I did The Hangover 2, Tower Heist, The Muppets. Got another one coming out this next month called This Means War that I worked on. Working on the scores of those. Still playing around town with my salsa band, Lucky 7. I'm trying to do everything I can. I want to have fun.
Okay, we're in the Vic Firth booth here with Cliff Almond. Cliff, what have you been doing lately?
I've been in Europe a lot doing stuff with Michel, Camilo, and Bilbao Symphony Orchestra. Lots of stuff in New York, just playing with local people, different things. I have a new online content-based drum lesson website, cliffalmondlessons.com. Just starting, that's launching next week, last week of January 2012.
Very cool. All right, we're in the booth here with Charlie Paxson.
Hey!
Charlie.
Yes.
Can you really, dude? Seriously?
I did it. Squished your head. I squished your head.
All right, so we're in the booth here with Charlie Paxson. Charlie,
Hey there.
tell us a little bit about what you did last year and what you got coming up for next year.
Last year. Well, last year I spent quite a lot of time in Japan. I finished the 6-month tour with Japanese artist Kyosuke Himuro. 51 shows, that's a lot for Japan, and it was a pretty monumental tour. And let's see, I got back from that, and I did some shows with Liz Phair. I'm playing with Samantha Ronson and the Undertakers. Her new record just came out. Some shows with Five for Fighting. What else, Joe? What else? What else have I been up to? Come on, man.
That's enough.
Come on, dude. Talk to me.
What do you got coming up?
Coming up, well, Miko. There's an artist named Miko. She's on Concord, and she's awesome. Her record, I think, is coming out in March. Her single, which is called, I think it's called Between the Sheets, is coming out, and I'm looking forward to that. She's great. Fun gig. And Samantha's record's coming out, which I'm excited about. Some good friends of mine. And, more recording with Himuro and the whole Japanese rock world, yes!
And what sticks are you using? What sticks are you using?
Yes! 2B wood tip. I've been using 2B wood tips lately, and a variety of other Vic Firth mallets and brushes and whatnot. But primarily 2B has been my workhorse. I switched to the rock model, and I'm thinking about going back. But for now, it's 2Bs.
Very cool. Thank you, brother.
This guy is awesome. Joe Testa is the man. He is the man.
Now I have to pay him. See that? See how that works? Dude, seriously? Like everybody I've been interviewing? It's like insane.
Norm gets a break now.
All right, so Jason Rulo. So Jace, what have you been doing? Tell me about 2011 and tell me where you're going in 2012.
Last year was easily Symphony X's busiest year. I think we were on the road about 8 months. And it was great. We were fortunate. I mean, we saw, incredible amount of stuff, covered too many miles, but a lot of great tours, and new album Iconoclast is doing really well. So we're getting ready to go out again in about a week, actually, to do North America, 6 weeks in the US and Canada.
So what about a new record?
Like I said, it's really killing it. The new thing is kind of an evolution of Paradise Lost, as far as it's a little following the trend of a little heavier. Still showcasing the progressive side of the band, but as usual, it's all about songwriting. And we're really happy with where it is right now and how it's evolved. And yeah, it's getting, it's been very well received. So we've only played 2 songs to the States the fans here in the States in the spring, right before the record came out. So we're looking forward to getting out and playing a lot of new stuff now in this next run here.
So the typical cycle is you'll go out, and how long will you tour before you guys start working on another record?
About 2 years, year and a half to 2 years. That's usually when the cycle ends. It's never exactly the same, of course. This year it's kind of worked out nicely. Because we went out before the record release, I think we kind of ended up with another whole European tour in the cycle. Usually there's one long one and then festivals or whatnot, but yeah, we managed 2 last year. So yeah, about a year and a half generally, and we'll do Asia once in that cycle, we'll do South America once in that cycle, States twice, Europe twice usually is how it works.
All right, cool. And what stick are you using?
55A, the wood tip.
Excellent.
Soon to be known as the Rulo signature model.